Well, hello, you guys. This is Angelique with This Twisted Life. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be redoing my garage so I can kind of set it up like my crafting space. As you can see in the background, I have some of my equipment already set up in here, but I kind of wanted to make it feel more like what I wanted to feel like. So I already started before I decided to start filming. I cleaned my windows because they were an awful mess, and had the future install my blinds in here, and I kind of swept down the walls so I can get painting. I'm actually doing this room in like a lavender. I really wanted to go with a pink color, but I'm doing this on a budget and paint is expensive. So to do the pink that I wanted, which was a very light muted pink, it was extremely light, more like white with touches of pink in it. But that was going to cost me like $48 a gallon to get that done. And I was like, no, this is for my garage, it's for my crafting space. I can make a little tweak in here or there. So I went to Lowe's and I looked in the oops section. If you don't know what the oops section is, it is a paint section. It usually sits closer to where they mix the paint at. And it's for paint that people have had mixed up and they didn't like the mix. So they call it oops, and you can get it very cheap. So I end up finding this satin because I wanted it in satin. Of course, it's indoors. So I wanted it in satin and I wanted it indoors. I would have needed about 3 gallons to do this room, which would have been, damn near $150 at $48.99 a can plus the taxes. So I found a really cute like lavender type purple. And so I found that in a 5-gallon bucket of satin, and it was only $50. So you do the math. I'm like, purple it is. So we're doing this pretty lilac, and I actually like it. It's pretty. It wasn't my first choice, but it's definitely a color that I can live with. And I have already started painting. I'm gonna let you guys see some of the paint that I've done. Before we do that, let's get down to formalities. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you have been here for a while, thank you so much for your support. Please smash that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Ring that bell to be notified for any videos that I may upload in the future. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. If nothing else, you were entertained by it. And definitely share me with your friends and your families. So I am going to turn you guys around and let you guys see what this purple looks like. Now, mind you, we're doing a few things in a garage. The future did install a small window unit in here for me for air. Also, he is installing a ceiling fan that we got the wall unit, the ceiling fan, and some other things from our local flea market, which is another great place you guys can go look for things for when you're looking for things on a budget, because at the flea market, things are sometimes new, they're used, they're repurposed. So we did find a lot of good bargains there. I'll go over those bargains with you in another video. But yes, we got the AC unit for $30. We got the fan for $30, and the fan was brand new in a box with a remote control. So he is going to install that. And then we got a little small window unit, just something that can kind of cool the area where I'll be at. But I'm going to let you guys see what this purple look like. And also he's putting more lights in here because it's pretty dark in here. So right now I'm actually using my ring light to offer some more light in here. But enough chatter. Let me turn around and let you guys see what this purple looks like. Okay, so this is what this purple is looking like. I am going to do the baseboards in a bright white. I actually got some caulk too, because I'm going to caulk underneath the baseboards, and I'm going to add some quarter round to it just to keep the bugs out, because after all, this is the garage. So yeah, this is the color. Not bad for a $50 5-gallon can of paint. I can live with that. So yeah, there's a few things I'm going to do in here. I just want to crispy it up, clean it up. And then I do have a rug in here. It's rolled underneath for the area that I'm going to be in. But I think what I'm going to eventually do is switch this rug out for rug towels, the little square rug towels, because I think it would be nicer and I could get something more along the lines of the colors that I am dealing with. But yeah, so I am going to put you guys on a tripod and let you guys watch me roll. I just finished cutting because yeah, I'm too lazy to put tape and all that. I just wasn't going to do that. So I'm going to roll what I have so far marked off, And then I'll probably cut at the very top. And I am gonna put white paint on the ceiling, just not today. I'll do that when I do the trim because it will be the same color. But you can see where he installed the blinds, and you can see the little AC unit that's over there. And then I have another window over here amongst all of my junk. So yeah, so we're gonna get to this and get it going, get it on and popping. Hold on, let me get back and put you guys on the tripod. The whole time I'm doing this, it's not even recording, you guys. That is insane. Okay, so you guys didn't see me do most of this, but I did quite a bit on this one. I'm gonna pull you guys back, twist you up. Yeah, so you can actually see. Can't believe I thought it was recording and it wasn't. So yeah, it's looking good. I think it's a pretty purple. I think it's gonna look good. I think it's gonna turn out really, really well. The future hates the paint, so I'm left to paint, and I don't mind. Painting doesn't bother me because I love to see like the finished work. Of course, most people that are, you know, crafty and artistic, we don't mind things like painting because it's almost like painting a picture. So I just want to see the end result, and I am loving the way it's looking so far. Again, it does need more lighting in here, and I am going to get more lighting in here, but for right now we're just going to use the lighting that we have, and we're just going to get her done. So I am going to get back to it. I do need to cut around the little bell to, well, it's not a bell, it's really the button to raise and lower the door in here. And I don't know what the little box is that's around, but we're just going to cut all of that, and then we're going to get to it and finish. Try to get all of this done at least to the door. And then maybe as much on that side that we could possibly get. And then again, we are going to paint all the trim white. The door is going to get painted white. Yeah, in the baseboards, in the ceiling, in the window sills are all going to be painted in a bright white, because I think that's going to look good in a bright white. But I'm loving the purple. I'm loving the purple. So we're just going to get back to it. I'll let you guys listen to my music. All right, you guys, it's looking good. It's looking good. We're getting there. We're getting there. We are actually almost through with this wall. I don't have much to do on this wall. I'm going to get on the ladder and try to trim cut this in my corner over here. And then I'll let this wall dry, and I'll shift all of this stuff back and move all of this stuff forward. Because I don't think I have any white paint yet to do this. I may have some in the attic to start the trim with, but I'm not sure. We'll have to check on that. But yeah, but it's coming along. It's coming along. A lot of work, but I'm getting to it. All right. I'm short. My stool isn't that tall, so I am trying my best to do my cut to the ceiling. I did get a smidget of purple on the ceiling, but I think when I go in with the white, I can go through the ceiling. I'll be able to rectify that. I'll get the tall ladder from out the shed. I just really don't like the tall ladder. It makes me nervous, so definitely going to save that for last. But we're just going to continue and try our best to cut close to the ceiling without like ruining the ceiling. As you can see, I got just about this entire wall here done, and I already started cutting on the wall to the left of me, and I kind of want to try to get, this is going to be a lot of work over here, because as you can see, I got to get on all of these little small things here, so I might actually save that entire side for last, maybe go right up to this part right here. area above this top coat right there, and then just save the rest of that because that's going to be some really tedious work. And then I'll probably jump over to the side over here that you can't see, but I'll probably jump over there and do that side. And yeah. What y'all think? What you think about the color? I think it's gonna look good once I get all my pictures up and my curtains in here, ceiling fan, and cover this dirty because these things are so dirty and I've been wanting to paint them since we moved in, but we've been doing so much stuff to the house that, you know, you gotta kind of take your time and pace yourself with all of this stuff because it does cost money. So yeah, but I'm liking the way it's coming out. I really am. So I'm gonna pause it for a minute because I do need a refill on paint, and I'll see if the future is going to give me some more paint. So if he does, I'll be back with you guys. All right, you guys, as you can see, like I told you, we finished this almost this entire wall on this side. We're going to save that little area that I showed you earlier around the hot water heater for the very, very last part of this whole transformation as far as the painting, because it's going to be really, really tedious. And so I am going to save that for later. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll get time and I'll be able to do this other side that I already started cutting on. I do have some things I need to do for my mother. So if I don't get to it tomorrow, we'll catch it up at some point in time next week. I'm gonna go take a bath, get all of this paint off of me, spend some time with the future. Yeah, I do love the way it's coming out. I love the purple. I think this was a great oomph color. And the coverage is really, really good. By the way, this paint is Valspar. Because I don't think I mentioned what type of oops paint it was. So it is some good paint, and the coverage is really, really good. I do see as it's drying, just a couple of spots that I'm gonna need to catch tomorrow or whenever I hop back into this project. But I hope you guys stick around. I hope you stay and enjoy the transformation it is. I know it looks a little crazy right now. Just trust the process. It's going to be great. Smash that subscribe button because that's how YouTube kind of looks at everything. So it kind of helps me to create good content for you guys, to continue creating great content for you guys that you like watching. Hit that notification button so you can be notified when I do drop new videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or if nothing else you were entertained by it, and definitely share me with your friends and your families. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Bye.